Hey everybody, it's Maggie, your substitute teacher. You all know me for my cooking channel, my struggle cooking channel. I make food and femininity content. But today I want to do a very special unboxing with you all. My knives have returned from Knife Aid, so I'm going to unbox them here with you all. Now, you all know I call it a struggle cooking channel because I am not a professional. We just have a lot of fun here. Y'all have been on me about my struggle pots and pans. I got those replaced. You were on me about my struggle cutting board. I got that replaced. And the boys have been on me about my struggle knives. So I heard about a service from Knife Aid, and you package up your knives and you ship them to them, and mine have returned back. So I'm really excited. We're going to do the tomato test and we're going to do the paper test. So let's see what came in. Let's unbox together and see if we can slice through something without any effort. All right. So I've got Knife Aid here. I'm watching this video. I want to be able to cut paper just like that. Also, I will link them in the description. All right, so if you all missed it about a couple weeks ago, I sent my knives in. So they have now returned in this beautiful package. All right. So I wanted to get my one pair of struggle scissors, and I left myself one knife. I basically took all of my knives and kitchen shears out of the kitchen and sent them into Knife Aid. So I'm very excited to replace them back so that we have all the tools that we need for me to do my struggle cooking class. All right, so let's carefully open up. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, we got a nice little magnet. Thank you so much, Knife Aid. I will put this up behind us. So I'm a knife hero, and you can see this is a U.S. company. So thank you so much for sending this from California. We'll put you right there. Okay, everyone. Now let's get to the good stuff. Now you can see the knives come in, and they have different packages depending on the number of knives that you want to send in. They take all kinds of knives. It's all on their website, and even kitchen shears, all right? So if you want to know specifically what they cover and don't cover, just go to knifeaid.com. But you can see I sent mine packaged up in this little safety paper, and they came back in the safety paper. And they've got lots of different videos on their Instagram showing you how they sharpen the knives. All right, so it's even back in the packaging that I sent them, because you can see here I wrote on here this one comes with a self-sharpening case. So they took great care to get me back exactly what I sent them, and they even include an extra knife sleeve. So if you have another knife lying around, you can send that in. All right, so here are my professionally sharpened knives. So I want to start with the shears first. All right, then we'll get to the knives because I'm going to get the cutting board, and I do have a tomato. All right, so these knives came from a set, and I have some nice knives and I have some struggle knives, but it's really embarrassing when you're trying to cut open a package or just something and they just will not cut. So these knives are Pampered Chef, but they're great for cutting herbs or even just anything in the kitchen. So let me get a nice sheet of paper here. Something very special that I want to cut clean and see if it cuts on the first try. Oh my gosh, y'all. And it's literally, it just glides through. Oh, like a kindergarten craft project. I can't tell you all before how many times like I would squeeze on the handle trigger, whatever it's called, and I'd have to, jigger it and move it to different positions to see if it would cut. It's just cutting through this paper so clean and effortlessly. So very happy with my kitchen shears. Like I said, you can use them for herbs. I also cut meat. I love cutting up like rotisserie chicken. It'll cut right through the bone. So I'm very, very excited about that. All right, so we have all of our knives here. I will open them up so you all can see the knives that I sent, and then we will take our, probably should wash them, but I can't wait. We're gonna go ahead and cut into our tomato. All right, so I have a very nice blade away. So we have a nice chef knife here. Go ahead and show you all everything. I literally opened up the kitchen counter, the kitchen drawer, and sent them everything. Man, did you hear that? Like even just slicing onto the paper. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take the paper away so you can see my fancy knife collection. All right, so I have a few chef knives, and you all know, some of you just have, one knife that you use for everything. That's great. I did have a knife set And this is not, you know, a very expensive knife set. These knives are from Brandless. So they're not brand name fancy knives, but they got the job done until they didn't. All right. So let's continue. I have a cleaver there that you can use for your big chopping. So this double-sided tape works really well. We have a nice little knife here, a little bit more delicate, two more. So you can see I sent everything. I love the bread knife for cutting sandwiches. Excuse me, cutting that clean edge on your baked goods. And then last one, I think this is the one that I use the most. Put it down safely, pull away. Same thing here. All right, so I will run these through the dishwasher, or I probably should hand wash them. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. So you can see I sent 6 knives and I sent in kitchen shears. So we will take one, we'll take our nice one. We'll take a couple of them. This one is a Pampered Chef knife. So I'll just give this a nice little hand wash. And then I have a tomato here. I have a tomato from my mom's garden, and I want to be able to slice this nicely freehand if you like tomatoes on your sandwiches, on your burgers, or anything. All right, so let me just give this a little wash. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Knife Aid, for this service. I was not aware of them at all. I actually heard about them from a dietitian, and I went through Williams Sonoma, but then found out you can go directly through Knife Aid. So again, they're on Instagram. I'll tag them below, and their website, knifeaid.com. All right, so we have a tomato. Let's get our cutting board. All right. So I am going to take one of the cutting board on a wet paper towel for safety, so it doesn't move on us, so you all can see. Move those carefully. And you know, they say dull knives are the ones that are more dangerous because you have to exert so much more pressure than you need to. So let's take our nicest knife. I'm just gonna hand wash this really quickly. I think they say you're supposed to hand wash knives and put them back. I don't know what the dishwasher does, but like I tell you, I'm not a professional. I'm just a mom on the internet. All right. So when we're moving fast, sometimes we just throw things into the dishwasher. But I'm going to just dry this, and then we're going to cut our tomato, and I'm going to see if I can cut a piece of paper too. I have some more paper. All right. So usually I like to cut on the cross section, so I'm just going to go down. Y'all. It's the little things. It's the little things. Oh my gosh. It just goes right through. Usually my tomato would be squashed because I have to exert so much pressure on it. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So we have almost 3 slices. I'm going to get another knife, and just check out the other one. Let's go with this one. Give it a quick wash. And I think I remember reading somewhere that this knife with the grooves in it is good to kind of help things fall away. I don't know, maybe it creates a nice little air pocket. But let's try this one. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, y'all, if you all had seen these knives before, it was terrible. Terrible. So I'm very happy that I took advantage of this service. Last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to slice a piece of paper, see if I can go through a piece of paper just like that, and then I will let you all go. Let me move my tomatoes out of the way because we don't want any paper strands. Just move that. Come to this later. All right, fantastic. So we have knife here, and we have a very important piece of paper that I'm going to try and cut. This is a photocopy of Marcus's letter to me from boot camp, and it just sliced right through. So I am really happy. You all, trust me, it's the little things, it's the basic things. So I would definitely recommend Knife Aid. Like I said, you can go to their Instagram. I'll tag them in all of this. It was a wonderful mail order service. They send you everything that you need. And I think the service is a quick turnaround, 2, maybe 3 weeks. And I'm on the East Coast. So I would definitely recommend it. If you have knives in your kitchen cabinet or in your collection that need some TLC, I I would highly recommend. All right. So I did this on my own. I just wanted to share with you all. Thank you so much, Knife.